What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? All right, so while we sit and we wait for this market to bottom out, because it has not yet, in my opinion, we still got some more down to go. I've been telling you guys, 69K, 68, 69K Bitcoin for the short term, maybe a V-shaped recovery, something like that. But in the here and now, we're waiting for that, hurry up and drop. So I'm not really doing a whole bunch of DCAing right now. I'm waiting for a little bit lower because I know it's coming. As soon as you dump that capital in, it's going to dump lower, right? So no one wants to be that guy. So we're going to wait it out. That's what I'm doing here, guys. And I'm going to get those better prices. So we got a couple things pumping today. Caspa's up almost 30% on the day. Looking good. Cookies up 12.8%. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's get into some of these altcoins, guys. Jasmy down 3.5% on the day, 19.5% on the week, 42.7% on the month, and 40.7% on the year. Down 5 spots in rank to 92, $624 million market cap, 91 million in volume. Volume is terrible across the board, guys. Terrible across the whole market. Swiftcoin down 4% on the day, 20.5% on the week, 57.3% on the month, but up 69.3% on the year. We are down 8 spots in rank to 295, $107 million market cap, 7 million in volume. Where is our XCN? Up almost 1% on the day. Down 24.3% on the week, 52 on the month, but up 411 on the year. Down 3 spots in rank to 124, a $400 million market cap. Sorry, up 3 spots in rank, not down. 82 million in volume. And cannot forget Zebec. Down, took a big dive last night. I covered what happened last night, guys. A little bit of misunderstanding FUD from a website that claimed that led people to believe that it was an exchange, but it's not, right? So we have a crypto statistics website, a small one with less than 50 employees in South Korea, decided to make a post last night talking about how they're delisting Zebec, right? Which caused panic. Oh my God, Zebec's getting delisted from an exchange. Yeah, it turns out that the company is not actually a crypto exchange. They are simply a very cheap, tiny knockoff version of something like CoinGecko, where you just look up statistics of cryptocurrencies. But the way that they worded it on Twitter was that they were a crypto exchange and they were delisting a project, right? So that caused mass panic for no reason. Unbelievable. People are so sensitive sometimes. So anyway, there it is, right? That's what happened. So what did we do on the channel, guys? I'll show you again when we get to the Zebec chart. But we made a lot of money on this trade, guys, over on the Patreon. We made a lot of money last night. We'll have a look at it. But right now, down 24.3% on the day, 13.5% on the week, but up 14% on the month. We're up 1.5% on the day as people start to realize it's a fantastic buying opportunity. Well, it's actually up 2.3% on the day now. So, all right, let's go look at the charts. What is going on? Bitcoin, look at that. Rejecting off the $82,000 level, sitting at 81,600 right now. Up here, I have this circle because eventually we're going to have a bit of a fake out. We'll have a bit of a recovery here, and we'll move up to between 84 and 86K, I think, right? But it's not going to be long-lived. We are coming down, in my opinion, between 68 and 69K. It doesn't have to quite get there, guys, but it would make perfect sense to come down, retest the old high before making further moves to the upside. This is probably going to take the better part of the year, guys. And when I say that, I mean the summer, right? Probably going into Q3 is when we'll start to recover from this, in my expectation. We covered all of it yesterday, guys. We covered what Trump is doing, the reason that this is happening, and it is all bullish in the long term, guys, right? It may not feel like it right now, but it is, okay? Pressure being applied to Powell because Trump has to refinance $7 trillion in debt for the US, and he doesn't want to do it at 4.8%. Needs rates to be significantly lower. So that's the Cliff Notes version of it, okay? So anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to continue to stuff my bags. We got all these people online talking about how you're crazy, it's a bear market. These people are lazy. They're too lazy to research the fact that this whole thing is being done because of national debt, right? It's being done to lower rates so that the US can refinance $7 trillion in debt. This has nothing to do with some mystery whale in the shadows that's hunting your stop losses and manipulating the market. It has nothing to do with going down into a bear market. Those are lazy things that content creators say because they're too lazy to do their research. They go off, they live their lives, they come back, they sit at their computer for 5 minutes, they say, I'll just say that it's some mystery whale that can't be identified, and that'll be fine, and everyone will just eat it up and watch my videos, right? And then they take off again. No, we sit here for 12 hours a day researching what's actually going on. That's why you want to subscribe to this channel, guys, right? There's no mystery shadow lizard people who are manipulating the market. Is there market manipulation? Yes. But is it to the degree? Is this right now what happening? Is this because of whales and lizard men hunting stop losses? No, it's not, right? Trump is crashing the stock market. Crypto is a collateral damage for what Trump is doing, right? It will run back up when the time comes, but I don't blame Trump for not wanting to refinance $7 trillion in debt at 4.8% interest. Would you? Right? So listen, he's trying to force QE any way that he can, right? So we just got to wait it out, guys. We just got to wait it out. Bitcoin will come down, in my opinion, a little bit further, and I have my dry powder on the side waiting. Hopefully you guys are smart enough to do the same thing, take advantage of the situation just like I am, right? And the people who are saying that it's a bear market and you're crazy and stuff, they probably haven't even sold. They're probably still holding their bags and they're online telling people that it's a bear market, right? Don't listen to those people. All right, Jasmy, a little bit of a green day, wicked all the way back up. I think we will come down at some point and retest 1 cent even, see if we can hold that as support. XCN, still inside of our bullish structure. We tested this support level here around that 1 cent 02. So far we've held pretty good. We bounced up, but if Bitcoin goes further, so is everything else, right? So is everything else. All right, Zebec chart, guys. Look at this. Look at this. So yesterday morning, about 24 hours ago, we put in a sell order over on the Patreon, right up here at that 2014 level, right? We sold all of our Zebec up there, all of it. Almost most of the community over on the Patreon. We have over 1,900 people, and we all sold, right? Because we knew a dump was coming. And then down here, this little circle, late last night, we all bought back in way down here, right? So we made a massive return on taking, because listen, we bought into Zebec down here, guys. All this bottom down here, all this bottom, we spent all that time over on the Patreon buying Zebec down at those levels. And I keep telling you guys, join the Patreon so you can get in early like we are on this stuff. This is an example of what I'm trying to tell you here, right? We've spent all that time, months and months, accumulating Zebec at the lows. We rode it all the way up. We took our profits here. We took profits at the top, but we sold off everything here and bought back in down here. We made a phenomenal return. Phenomenal, right? And you could have been in on it, but you weren't. But for some reason, you're sitting on the sidelines going, I don't need help from a Patreon community. Well, you just missed out on tens of thousands of dollars in trades for $20, right? So think about that, guys. Join the community. This is just an example of why it's worth your time and effort, right? because while everybody else last night on X was freaking out because of this massive dump on Zebec, 40% dump last night, everyone on X was freaking out. You go over to the Patreon chat and it was euphoric. Everyone was crazy excited because they sold way up here and they're all starting to buy back in right down here last night. Everyone was excited. They're like, their bags were twice as big as they were in Zebec than before. So guys, listen, join the community. There's over 1,900 of us. What are you waiting for, right? It's the price of a Happy Meal to get in and get opportunities like this to make tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I don't know what's stopping you at this point, right? Everyone else was losing money last night, crashing. Doom and gloom. Woe is me. Apocalypse in their portfolio. The Patreon people, euphoria, excitement. Everyone was making crazy money. The choice is pretty clear what you should be doing, right? So, going over to SwiftCoin, what do we got? So, a little bit of a green candle, 1 cent 05. I do expect lower prices for SwiftCoin as well, especially since Bitcoin is going to see more downside. So, I'm excited to double or triple the size of my Swift bag if it does go down, guys. Very, very excited about that. So, yes. All right, a couple of quick things to update you on. Onyx Coin, XCN, they are doing their AMA. They have hand-selected 20 questions for the planned section of the XCN AMA by midnight on Thursday. And from those they'll select 4 winners who ask the best questions. There's still time to get your questions in. So I've ranted about this multiple times now, right? And I've argued with the team about it personally. I've talked to them and they will not budge from this, right? They will not do an actual AMA. They refuse. This is not an AMA. It's not. I'm sorry. They're handpicking 20 questions out of the thousands of questions that are being sent to them. They're picking the easiest questions to answer, right? And then they're going to type the answer in their Telegram on Thursday. That's it. That's their AMA. You don't get to actually ask any actual questions. There's no follow-up questions. There's not even like a time frame it's happening. It's just like, hey, so we'll send our answers in the Telegram at this time, and then you just go there and read what they said. There's no AMA, right? And they flat out refuse to actually participate in a real AMA, which is a red flag for me. However, I still hold the project. I'm still bullish on the project, but the team has to start doing better. I've offered them multiple outs to do an actual AMA without doxing themselves. I've offered to do an AMA on Twitter Spaces where they don't have to be seen, just heard. I've offered for them to join the channel and do an AMA on the live stream, but they don't have to come on camera. We could just hear their voices. Nope. They won't do any of that, right? So that's a red flag for me, right? And this half-ass attempt at an AMA, we're going to cherry pick 20 questions that are easy to answer, and half of which people probably won't even understand our answer. Come on, be better, guys. Be better. I love the project, not funding it, but the team definitely makes it hard not to feel negative about it when they do stuff like this. This is lazy, and this screams we're hiding something. That's what it screams to me. Okay. All right, going over to Neo Xtrix, guys. Neo Sun sent this over. Janction through Jasmy Labs explores the vision where the unused power of the PlayStations could be leveraged far beyond simple gaming. Check it out.
Janction through Jasmy Lab explores a vision where the unused power of PlayStations could be leveraged far beyond simple gaming. This concept is based on a simple yet powerful idea: transforming PlayStations into a distributed computing network capable of serving industries as diverse as scientific research, which would gain access to previously unattainable computing power AI and video rendering. The PlayStation, particularly the PS5 Pro, stands out with its impressive computing power thanks to its AMD Ryzen Zen 2 processor and RDNA 2 architecture. With graphical power rivaling that of data centers equipped with NVIDIA A100 GPUs, it could be repurposed for much broader applications. Its unified memory architecture, allowing the CPU and GPU to share ultra-fast GDDR6 memory, gives it a decisive advantage over traditional PCs, where data exchanges occur through slower channels. To unlock this power, installing an operating system like Linux would be ideal, but this presents a major challenge. While the PS4 allowed Linux booting via a loader, access to the GPU remained limited. On the PS5, no public jailbreak is currently available, preventing any system modification. A more complex alternative would be to design applications that directly leverage the PlayStation's native OS, avoiding the need to bypass its software restrictions. Janction and Jasmy Lab aim to structure a PlayStation power grid, a global network where inactive consoles would contribute to shared computing power. Among the envisioned applications, video rendering and 3D animation take center stage. Today, studios and independent creators must choose between investing in expensive machines or renting rendering services like AWS, which are often financially out of reach. By utilizing PlayStation's computing power, Jasmy Lab estimates that rendering costs could be reduced by 90% compared to traditional cloud solutions, making this technology much more accessible. The integration of PlayStations into a distributed computing network could revolutionize several industries by making computing power more accessible and affordable. The field of video rendering and 3D animation would be among the first beneficiaries, allowing content creators, film studios, and YouTubers to significantly reduce their production costs. Special effects, essential for movies and video games, could also benefit from faster and more cost-effective rendering capabilities. Cloud gaming would become more accessible by eliminating the need for high-end hardware to run resource-intensive games. Artificial intelligence would also benefit from this infrastructure, enabling more efficient training of AI models and paving the way for major advancements in research and development. The sciences in general, and particularly medical research, could harness this power for drug discovery, climate modeling, and astrophysics. At the same time, optimizing energy infrastructure through smart grids would allow real-time adaptation of energy distribution to the needs of cities. The impact would also be felt in online gaming, where a distributed network of PlayStations could improve server stability and reduce lag, offering a smoother multiplayer experience. Retro gaming would see a resurgence by making a vast catalog of classic games accessible via the cloud without requiring specific hardware. Finally, personalized medicine could be transformed by genetic analysis and the creation of tailored treatments, made possible by the shared computing power of millions of consoles. These advancements would mark a major evolution in the exploitation of computing resources, turning entertainment devices into essential technological tools for numerous sectors. For this system to function, Janction relies on a simple observation. Most PlayStations spend a significant portion of the day in standby mode. Analyses conducted by Jasmy Lab show that peak gaming hours are concentrated in the evening, leaving long periods during which these consoles could be utilized. A reward system would encourage players to participate in this network. Companies using this GPU power would pay in tokens or traditional currency. Janction would then compensate PlayStation Network in Japanese yen, which would redistribute points to users, redeemable for games, subscriptions, and other digital content. This model would thus turn PlayStation into a passive income generator, providing players with a financial return on their hardware. Sony could gain immense benefits from this evolution. By integrating this model, the company would expand its reach far beyond gaming to become a major player in cloud computing and artificial intelligence. New revenue streams could emerge through subscriptions and computing services, while strengthening the brand's image as an innovative and socially engaged company. Maximizing the use of already sold consoles would also align with a circular economy approach. The core idea of Janction and Jasmy Lab is thus a futuristic vision, transforming PlayStations into a global distributed supercomputer capable of supporting the technological advancements of tomorrow.
Xtrix always comes through with the alpha, guys. Always comes through. Make sure you give him a follow over on X. Like I said, guys, much bigger GPU processing power out of the PlayStations, so much bigger than you think that it is. Passive income generation on top of everything else. You really can't go wrong. We will be collecting passive income opportunities by about 4 different avenues via Janction and Jasmy throughout the entire bear market, guys. That is what we're going to be doing over on the Patreon and making that extra money. So guys, get over there. Like I said, you missed out on a phenomenal swing trade. We made tens of thousands of dollars over there last night, guys, while everyone else was losing money. That's what we do over there, guys. Join the community. 1,900 people, 1,900 plus people strong, continuing to grow every single day. Come and join the community, guys. You can also book one-on-one coaching calls with me personally. I can help you with your portfolio. So many people that I talk to, probably 9 out of every 10 portfolios I look at and I help restructure are just way too over diversified, guys. $50 here, $100 there, 200 there, 25 there. Makes no sense, right? Let's get in there elbow deep. Let's get your portfolio structured properly for maximum ROI, guys. Let's get you on the right path to success. Join the community, book your one-on-one coaching calls, join our live streams every single night, and we drop a new gem video over on the Patreon every single day as well. So check it out for yourselves, guys. Also, shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Self-Custody Wallet. Get yourself a Decent wallet today, guys. You do not want to miss out. Do not trust these exchanges with your money. Hold your own coins, not your keys, not your coins. These exchanges, they can go insolvent. Guess what? Your money's gone. They can freeze your trading activity. Guess what? Can't take profits. On the self-storage device, you can swap your cryptos to stable coins and secure your profits. So check that out for yourselves, guys. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Also, you get a really good deal on the Decent wallet if you use our link down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.